Your thoughts change, low frequencies trap you. What's new on our website? I've added to the page called, What I See. There are new images of things I've seen lately. Some of them are Halloween spooky. Please use this page to compare to what you've seen and are in many cases, denying. This page is a resource for those of you who are developing psychic vision and multidimensional experiences to use as a comparison to my own so that you learn to validate your own experiences as being valid. For an example of timelines changing, I've posted a Starseed's account of a car accident he got into where he knew he had died, but here he is still alive. This page is under the articles section, called Time Reversals. My page, also in that same section of the website, called You Create Your Own Reality, is also updated with more of my experiences as I watch reality bend to my command of it. Some of the commander portraits are updated. I've just finished Arcturian Commander Exatli at Curran. I've done portraits of Dara and Kenlin, the Pleiadians I took out of the base who were being used as soul batteries. I have yet to channel them on their progress now, 6 months later, so that should be done this week with any luck. I've also been contacted by Drayan, an Ortlian from the constellation of Orpheus, and he just wanted to say hello to the people of Earth. His portrait should be finished by the time this video airs. Understand that many ETS want to say hello to us and to introduce their people to us as we become citizens of the galaxy. I could make an entire job out of doing this. All I can do is either add them to my books or put up a page on my website with some cursory details. It's up to you if you're really curious, to telepathically contact them. I have done one book called Around the Galaxy, and have a section called ET Profiles as well as my Other Races pages on the website. I've made some progress on the ET Visitors to Earth page, with channelings from Adamski's Firkin, Sol Dunero, who was here as Howard Menger. I'll be talking to Phil Schneider again, about his contact with the Alliance. Because don't think he did what he did without help. Understand, too, that his death by Men in Black is also confirmation that those who came before him to disclose the presence of extraterrestrial life were also threatened, and his death is proof of that. So even in his death, he was disclosing truth. The objective of this page, since they're not telling us what they're doing now, is to determine what they were doing 50 years ago, because most likely there are similarities in their techniques. I also want you to know I'm now on Gab as well as Facebook. FB is limiting my posts to about fewer than 10 people. I've been doing astral raids on their offices, and I can tell you, they're not what they seem, not at all. So I'll post on Gab every day as well, until something better comes along. So, on with our message. This video refers to the ascension process. Your thoughts change and low frequencies trap you. I'm going to talk about how my thoughts have changed. Well, it seems I'm even more sensitive to low frequencies, to be honest. On Facebook I have to be careful who is posting what, because a lot of the Anon stuff is the same stuff over and over. I suppose that has to be done for new people, but I don't need to see it. I limit my friends list to people who supply with me intel, by the way. Once upon a time if you wanted to see my posts you could follow me, but anymore, you won't be getting them since they clamped down harder. I don't need to see the old information. I'm past that. I want to see new innovations. I want to see what beautiful things will be coming out of the rebellion that clearly has taken over this planet. I saw one post today about a doctor who is starting underground medical practices for anti-vaxxers. Okay, that's what I want to see and hear about. The old stuff is a pile of panic, anxiety, fear, anger, and hatred. We've all been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and we're done with duality. Really done with it. I certainly am. You just don't make time for that anymore. You don't make time for boundary violators because that is old school as well. You don't make time for outrageous shopping sprees, movie nights, or anything that reminds you of the old, because that's not what your soul wants. Your soul wants to spread its wings. Your soul wants the new, the innovative, the higher frequency. And your soul is really done with the Matrix. Really done. It can't live in the Matrix and expects its ego to keep the Matrix boundaried out so it can continue its work. Yes, your soul came here to work. You're a systems buster, as they say, and your soul is rolling up its sleeves to bring the new to Earth. What you have within you is the new. You are here to link the galaxy to this planet. Like we said in another video, you're here to experience universal life on this physical planet. That doesn't mean you live a physical life, it means you live a universal life in a physical body. Your thoughts change. You don't want the old anymore. You draw on what you know to be more healthy, but you don't want to live within what's around you. You couldn't care less because you know it's all going to change, so why hang on to it? Why adapt to it when it's going to go anyway? You do things your way because it feels right to you. You don't care what everyone else does. And that is the mindset of a rebel. You're nonconformist. I'm tired of hearing about the bloody virus. I'm tired of hearing about the storm. I'm ready to get on with the next phase of things. Ivo, I know you have a good point to make about low-frequency posts/thinking/videos etc. Ivo, I do, indeed, my love. And that is that people must be careful about how much of these things they expose themselves to. The reason for this is because low frequencies are a trap for the human mind. Yes, a trap. One thing many of you are apt to do is to attempt to understand the mindset of the beings that are doing this to you. Well, if you are healthier, chances are you cannot. So that is a trap. Just accept that they are doing these things, for whatever reason, and stop asking why. The other thing that humans do is they become depressed and anxious when they are too exposed to these low-frequency news posts/conversations/videos. They become depressed. For that reason, Sharon, who has had much personal experience with depression, has said, "Tell me something wonderful that is coming out of the rebellion, rather than continuing to tell me about the rebellion." Because she understands of course that the solution for depression and anxiety is positive energy. Whether they come in the form of thoughts, messages, or physical activity, they still help depression very much. Me, yes. Ivo, so you must be careful that you do not become stuck in negative news. Me, I think some people whose posts I see are. They just keep posting the same stuff, as if they can't believe it. Ivo, which is another problem with low-frequency posts/news, you cannot align with it. So you cannot believe it. So you are shocked, which delivers adrenaline, which your brain and body can become addicted to. So you stay stuck for that reason as well. Me, yes. Ivo, you're a genius. Ivo, I study what you encounter on a day-to-day basis, my love. After all, I am your guide. Me, what do you know about getting rid of mice without killing them? Merlin brought 2 into the house recently and they're running around my living room. I don't want them in here but I don't want to kill them. Ivo, it can be done. Me, and that's my biggest problem today because I feel very positive about the storm and the virus, and the situation going on in this world. I don't even worry about it. Ivo, as I have told you, worry is only fear in disguise. There is no element of caring in worry. It is projecting fear towards a person or a situation and is counterproductive. Me, yes. I've learned not to worry about Ivo. Ivo, in summary, we will state that there is no end to fear. Fear is a state that feeds upon itself. There is no positive resolution, and you must all admit that is what you are looking for. So to fear the storm is counterproductive. Because to fear offers you no resolution. Only in love, in a higher frequency, will you find your answers. Me, yes. Fear is the virus. Ivo, exactly, my love. Me, thank you, Ivo. Ivo, my love, I thank you as well. It will not be long now and we will be back together again.